That's how big the sloths were, like thousands of years ago. And there's a saber-toothed tiger that was native to California. As big as an African lion. The skeleton of a short-faced deer. Short-faced bear. My voice is a little bit crazy today because I'm sick. A little bit raspy. That's a horse. The other one's a bear. Welcome to the fossil lab. These scientists are actually busy at work today. You can see what she's doing on the screen here. That's what she's looking at. Determining what the weather and area was like in that in the area that she's discovering here. It tells her what the climate was like, what kind of plants were like, and you know, what the weather was like, the food sources around. So they're basically sorting microfossils: bones, teeth, insects, plants, material, freshwater shells. I'm looking for small mammal fossil teeth and jaws from 10 to 50,000 years ago. But she's basically taking a break. This guy's hard at work. Number of fits today, 4. That's funny. I'm working on reassembling tortoise bone. As we complete each piece of the woolly mammoth, we fill it in. Keep checking back to watch our progress. See, that's what it says right there. And they have the area broken down into a smaller area, and then they color it in as they slowly work towards the huge piece. This is part of a horn, or the mammoth, woolly mammoth they found in I think in a parking lot in South America. They shipped it here in that plaster. And they tore it back, and you can see a big chunk taken out of it right there. And basically it's telling them all kinds of information. But I don't think it's from the tar pits. I think it's from another country. Because we just watched a 3D movie and they told us. They found it as they built a big parking lot. When they built a big parking lot, they found it in some tar pits in another area of the world. There's a huge atrium that we're going to walk through. You can hike through it. There's a koi pond somewhere. We're going to check this out too. This is an actual skeleton of a saber-toothed cat, reassembled. They basically preyed on wolves that were like twice the size of wolves that we have today. That's a jaguar, but a jaguar that lived a long time ago. They're a little bit bigger back in the day. The saber-toothed tiger preyed on dire wolves, and this is the skulls that they found in the tar pits. There's tons of them. There's a whole wall. It's a huge amount of skulls. Here's a skull up close. This tells you about the skulls that you're looking at if you want to pause it. These are more dire wolf skulls. A little bit more information here. If I go up close to a sign, you can just pause it and read it if you want. That's the what the wolf with its fur and bones look like all together. So basically, Brea means tar. I think some guy, some Spanish family purchased it a long time ago to drill for oil. And when he did, they found a bunch of like skeletons, and they realized the skeletons that they were finding were actual ancient animals that were from before the Ice Age. And so they made a museum here to preserve and to protect and to discover. I can use that guy as a reference. He's like 6'2" or something like that. There's a woolly mammoth. I just came back from South Africa, and we were about this close to wild elephants in our game drives, and this elephant, or woolly mammoth, is probably about, I would say, twice the size of a regular elephant. I mean, it's like enormous legs. That's his knee. Cheers. Let's take a look at those teeth. These molars tell you the size, or it tells you whether they're male or female, and about the age of the mammoth when it passed away. And I think this one's male and about 50, 60 years old. This is the one from the movie they found. Yeah, this is the Colombian Mammoth we talked about in the movie. This is the male. Whole entire skeleton pieced together. It's amazing. This one's a bit smaller. What's crazy is these are like not too far from dinosaurs. But the difference between these and dinosaurs is that they actually lived with humans. These guys hunted them for food, and they would use the bone for spear tips and knives and all kinds of tools to use for their daily life. There's things that they also found in the area, early man findings. So this is a Shasta ground sloth. Entire skeleton pieced together. The sloths that we have today are much smaller, but these Ice Age sloths are just huge, ranging from 14 to 20 plus feet. So this is an entire skeletal system of this type of camel is much larger than our modern day camel. You can pause that if you want and read about it. See what this is. So this is American mastodon. They look like that.